Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 4. When we last left off, we had just came back from the Bathhouse, and here is the fox we never actually did talk to. Well, Teddy is nothing if not friendly, I suppose. But, the fox really does not seem that happy. So, let's see, an animal that's not happy. Let's pet it on the head. Nothing bad could happen to this. Oh, he's not all that pleased. Well, alright then. Now, for anyone interested, for how much it costs to heal our SP totally, almost double what we have. That means, I believe at level 1, it is 60 yen per SP point. So not really viable until we get to the higher levels. But for the moment, we are going back home. And I can't help get the feeling that we are somewhat under-leveled. I don't know, I had a rough time in there.
Welcome home!
And since we just came back from TV World, we may as well talk to Nanako, considering if we try and go upstairs, all we're going to do is go to sleep. So this is really the best thing we can possibly do right now. Sadly, I do not believe I have a Persona of the Justice Arcana, so we're going to be seeing a lot of these "you're going to become closer soon" messages, but soon enough we will be going someplace else during the night. We got other social links coming up. Ah yes, the mail order show. They actually have some pretty nice things on there sometimes, but I'm not quite sure if it takes a whole day's worth of time or not. But it can be worth it, or it cannot be. That sounds very stupid, but it's just like regular home shopping, folks. Now, for some reason, I do feel a little bit under-leveled, but because of this, I'm a bit more gung-ho with my battle plans, but we're not going to go back in TV World just yet. We're going to do something that will help in the more logistic side of things. We're going to go level up the Hermit, the Fox's social link. Before anybody wonders just why I'm running through the whole of town, I'll answer that right now. I don't have the slightest clue. I could have just used the shortcut, but no, I wanted to run. Now, something you probably should be aware of, accepting the Fox's request does not take time. However, turning in the request does take time, so be aware of that. Well, what seemingly impossible request are you going to saddle us with this time? Oh, fantastic. What am I playing, Hitch now? Well, I didn't come all the way up here to pet your cute furry head, so yes, accept the request. Now, where would a young girl that wants help in love be? I don't like stereotyping, I really don't. But my gut says high school. Now, I don't remember seeing that girl here before. Let's talk to her. Yeah, call me crazy, but I think some horribly awkward social situation is coming straight our way. Okay, obviously the note is not for us, and we're just gonna read it anyway. Fantastic. Now that we just invaded her privacy by reading a love note who we plainly knew was not for us, now we gotta try and rectify this situation. You know, I really don't want to sound horrifically sarcastic here, but I'm pretty sure there's probably more than one girl out there who wants the love of another teenage boy. But yeah, we're just going to assume that. And we might as well talk to I while we're here. Well, she's a charmer as well. Oh, for God's sake. Look, honey, you're really not my type, but I gotta do this for a social link. That just makes me sound like a complete horrible person using you for something, doesn't it? Well, the point still stands. You're not my type. Who knows? Maybe I'll get to like her once I know her. Wait a minute, have you already missed a lot of school? Why would you skip more class? I'm not even gonna argue. I'm not even gonna, you know what? Yeah, we're not even brave enough to do it anyway. Which gives me a good excuse not to do this for a while. Now, we can't do anything more on the Fox's social link quest until tomorrow, which we will be doing tomorrow. But for now, we gotta try and level up some, because I'm not all that confident I can actually even kill the boss in the bathhouse right now. Now, there are much better times to probably be training, namely, you know, the whole 3 days at the very end to give you to do it, but I don't really like waiting until the last minute. I like knowing that I can actually kill the boss whenever I want, but that's not the best, really. This is not a perfect run by any means whatsoever. Well, may as well get this out of the way right now. I actually died in the bathhouse after this, and I had to do something different with the recording method that I used here. It was either show me reloading on camera and show my failure, or do what I did here, or re-record the whole thing over, and I was not about to do that, so I apologize for the cut here. Hopefully this won't happen again. I'm sorry for that horrific cut, but there's nothing much I could really do about that without re-recording the whole thing, and I wasn't going to do that, like I said. And I'll actually show you where I died and to what enemies I died. They're at the same place, so you can be careful of these particular enemy groups. Before you go into there, it's recommended that you have a persona that is resistant to physical attacks. If you do not have a persona that is resistant to physical attacks, you may well get one-shotted before you even have a turn, like I was. So, to make sure that didn't happen again, I actually got slime out. So, you don't have to, but you better make sure you do not get ambushed. But anyway, past my failings, you actually probably are wondering what was behind that door we had to stop at last time. Well, as soon as we can actually get past this thing, well, we can find out. Well, let's see what's behind door number... I really need to stop saying that because I can never keep track of how many numbers are. I guess this is technically door number 1 for this little foray.
There he is! Kanji!
Oh, my, thank you for your undivided attention. At last, I've penetrated the facility. These images are coming to you live from inside this steamy paradise. But I've yet to have any charming encounters. Could this hot fog be the cause? It's like steam rising from sweat. My body's tingling with excitement.
Crap, this is so wrong in so many ways.
Yeah, I remember it being kinda like this on Yukiko's show, too. No, it wasn't like this. Those voices again. Wait, are they louder this time?
These voices. I was wondering whose they could be since it's only the victim in here. Is it the people watching outside?
You mean everybody who's watching the Midnight Channel? They're reacting to the show? Yikes! If people are watching Kanji-kun now, he's gonna be a legend in a way he never intended.
Well, it's really his shadow, not him. But normal people won't know that.
The shadows are getting really restless.
That elusive thing I truly yearn for. Will I finally find it here? Well then, onward and deeper to reach further realms of romance. Let's get going, damn it!
Kanji-kun!
That was his other self. It's trying to reveal his hidden feelings. It seems much worse than that time with Yuki-chan's shadow. At this rate, it might end up getting bare naked.
Oh, Teddy, you and your funny jokes.
Bare naked? Oh man, here it comes. Was I supposed to laugh?
Aw, you disappoint me, Yukiko. Yep, it was just a cutscene, but I could not remember if it was a cutscene or a mini-boss. To be honest, you know, it could have been either, except that it couldn't, but, I mean, I could not remember. Don't blame me for my bad memory. Anyway, moving forward from my very, very bad memory, let us keep going forward, and this is actually where I died, this enemy on the left.
There are two enemies! Hang in there!
These beasts have rampage, and that really can hurt. I do not believe they have any weaknesses. On the other hand, they don't really have any resistances either.
Couldn't quite
Two
beat
enemies
it.
left!
Persona! There! Thanks a million!
The best thing to do besides trying to nuke it down is try and crowd control it, whether that be fear from evil touch, confuse from skullcracker, anything. You can deal with one, but two or three, they get very, very deadly if they all use rampage.
It's not going down.
So try and make sure you at least get one crowd controlled, or you may be sorry.
It's tough. Persona! There!
Also, be aware confusion will wear off, so be prepared to crowd control the other one to be sure.
Thank you! Couldn't quite beat it. Persona! There!
you?
Yeah, just be careful because they will run. I'd actually forgotten all about that. But it just makes it easier for you.
It's down!
Alright, guys, pile on. Ready? Let's do it! This is it!
Two more enemies! You gotta hang tight!
Now these enemies are more so annoying than anything. They're not really dangerous unless you do not cure status effects, which shame on you, you should.
Soda! Counting on you! Persona! Damn, it's not going down!
It's over! I couldn't do it! Take this!
Remember this for the future. Just trust me, remember that.
Chie-chan's scared!
Now, if you choose to ignore my advice and do not cure your teammates of fear, they will run away and you will be a man or woman short. So, it usually pays to cure your status effects. Just warning you.
Two enemies! Charge through them! Ice won't work! Yosuke pounded an enemy!
It's over!
Oh, he's not gonna. He is.
Persona!
You know, having a bad memory can sometimes be funny. It can also be sometimes dangerous.
One enemy! Fight! Fight! Fight!
Soda!
Chie-chan's scared!
That's my true strength!
Now, obviously, you should probably not hit yourself, if at all possible. Meaning, have a better memory than a goldfish, not like me. After embarrassing myself there, though, what's in here. Ooh, a battle camisole. Camisole? I don't know how you say that, but yeah, one of them. This is a big upgrade for Yukiko, and she is pretty fragile with 25 defense, but armor really isn't all that important for Persona 4. It's usually better to use an armor with a special effect than pure armor. A locked door. What mysteries could lie therein? You will find out very soon. And by very soon, I mean there's really no point to that door other than a shortcut after we kill the boss and come back here a very, very far later time. Unfortunately, due to this battle being very long, I'm going to have to cut right about now, so I'll see you guys in a minute.